You're a good girl. Right? Good morning. Yeah, sorry. I've been gone for a whole week. Believe it or not. All right, this Turticus, who I just got some videos of working with her, I am going to turn her out with some food, extra protein. We're going to clean her stall. I just worked her. She's a little hot, a little sweaty, so she might cool down a little faster than she should, but that's okay. Maybe we'll keep her a little toasty with some better feed. Yeah, guys, sorry I was gone. It's going to be a little slow starting. I know whatever social media it may be always gets really angry when you disappear for a little bit, which I did. I was in Texas. So it's going to take a little bit for everyone to notice that I'm finally back. But just worked this thing. I got some videos of it and stuff. But I didn't think... oh, snap. I didn't think about taking off her ankle weights. My bad. Hang on. Let's get these pulled. Easy. I joked about leaving them on, but then I totally apparently did. These are a little action weights, so that way she kind of picks up a little bit more, just like you would put on a human. Who needs a little more in their butt. So keep them together. A little hot, a little sweaty. You're a good girl. I'm very happy with how she just went. Texas was great. I will be making an entire video about obviously catching up, where I've been, what I was doing. And then I will continue to make a video about the exact program that I went to. You guys notice something's gone. The semi truck and trailer are up in storage. They're gone. I don't know, show season's officially over. I mean, pulling shoes was enough too, but those there for tomorrow. I do not have any allergies. Very lucky that I'm not a very allergenic person. So, hey, let's get her a scoop of grain. Of course, when your skinny one is one that also needs work, you gotta put the extra weight right to them. So hopefully she likes the alfalfa, obviously, but maybe she likes this too. Yes, I dress like a lady on occasion. Pantyhose and high heels, of course. Man, I feel like a woman on occasions. Need to get a new light bulb for that stall. And then we'll be putting in lights I hope everybody is ready for some breeding. That's the program I was down in, was to go over a better breeding program. I'm very excited about that. I don't know. Yeah, I did go live since there is a live that's like since my back blew out. Movement, movement, movement. Do not lay on the couch after. I feel like everybody needs to know that. Similar to don't walk your colics, you're just going to dehydrate them. Just feels like it got so much worse because it did. So. I'm just going to give that mare until this stall is clean, maybe the next stall, so that she can eat up everything. Like I say all the time, she's kind of my skinniest girl, despite being my largest one. She needs to gain a lot of weight. I need to keep the calories and protein on her. She is officially the only one we are keeping on that sort of regimen, though. I did not get a new pair of boots. I actually am a very minimalist person, unless it comes to the horses. I don't like just randomly buying shit and piling it in the house. So, not my cup of tea to just overly indulge. I got a pair of boots that I'm currently wearing. I know Cody has spoiled me rotten with white boots. Actually, 3 pairs of white boots. But I'm not usually one to just nab things. It was an expensive enough trip. I didn't really need to go shopping too. I have currently 11 horses. 2 are pregnant. I would like to actually search one out and feel up if she's pregnant. I don't know if I have all of the stuff needed to do so right now. I know I've got a glove. That's over half of it. And then I just need to know if I have enough of that water base. Well, I guess I've got the sterile lube and that works. Maybe we will figure out together if Bailey's pregnant still. That seems to be the one that Corey, while they were watching the horses, said that we're slightly still interested in Striker. Irritatingly, blah, blah, blah. So maybe I'll check on her. You guys will probably get absolutely freaked out by how you check a mare pregnant. I know V can hold her own out there. If I grab Bailey, Bailey's the one in question. There is no question in my mind that Vivian is pregnant. The mare is absolutely swollen already, which is crazy because she's a maiden mare and she was fit as a fiddle a couple months ago, and you can already tell. Like, I had strangers, well, they're not strangers, but they're good friends of mine who don't know my horses all that well, walk up to me and ask that mare Brad because she was so big. So, at the last show of the year. So I'm gonna go figure out her mom though, Bailey. We'll see if she's still carrying. I think she is. Maybe I should go warm up some lube now. I bet she is. I bet I can just go in, poke him or her in the face a couple times, see what's going on. And yeah. See if there's endometrium cups. Be nice if I like stood her in this crust ice and she just like took a shit by herself though, so that way I wouldn't have to bother with that. But that's what we're gonna do. Could probably bring her and her daughter in. It's 10:30. Cutting it close on that one. And if I could get both of them done at the same time. Fragile. Yeah, right. Okay. This hay is like insane. This isn't what's going on all year. They're gonna cast and choke themselves. Okay. Really drink a lot. Remember, guys, lift with your knees. I am in Vermont. Temperatures dropped. It's 34 degrees out. Fahrenheit. I don't know what the hell that is in Celsius, too. No, it warmed up to 40. It's doing pretty good. We're up to 40. It's red today. I just can't really show it because, hey, it's 40 degrees out. What we're gonna do now is I'm gonna go grab Bailey Queen. We're going to feel if she has a baby. I'm pretty sure she does. It's just going to be the start of getting used to getting in my own mares and seeing where they're at. So. I haven't seen any of them in a while. Oh, nice, she's peeing. That will help the process a lot. Texas was great. I'm excited to be home. Hi, baby. I know you would rather come with me, but I gotta get one of your girlfriends. Bailey? Hi, baby. Go away, because otherwise you're going to get chased away. Go. Little mama. Yeah, here's the title of Big Mama. This was Big Mama, fun time, Big B, Big Mama, Bailey B. And she had a daughter who's significantly bigger. Nope, these are all Clydesdales. They do not have an Irish cob. I don't even think there are Irish cobs where I am. So. So we're gonna do a little animal husbandry. I do not advise untrained personnel do what I'm about to do. I'm going to be sticking my hand in this mare and feeling for her baby. Something I have done before. Probably gonna be a little cranky. I won't blame her. I'm not gonna give you guys maybe the best view of it, because that's not really the business, but we'll put you there. Okay, first and foremost, off and up. This is the Clydesdale. What time is it? 10:30. Okay. She's probably gonna wiggle quite a bit. That's why they always advise that you use breeding stocks. I don't have breeding stocks. I've never used breeding stocks on any of my horses. I haven't even used shoeing stocks on my horses. So it's not my norm. I was in Texas. I'm finally home, back in Vermont. Thank God. I mean, thank God for Texas. I love Texas for what it is. I just prefer being in a populated state where there's less than 1 million people. I met several people who cannot believe that Vermont hasn't even hit 1 million people. And I was like, yeah, no, we're like not even fucking close. So. So, I advise not to do what I'm about to do. In general, just don't repeat me. 1, it's tacky, be yourself. 2, I'm stupid and I own a lot of horses. 3, don't use your teeth for chewing things off, because I am a dental assistant and I know better. But anyhow. And of course she is fully loaded. Oh my God. Well, you're definitely wet enough. She is definitely hydrated. What you call that? So, this is not the glamorous side of breeding horses by any means. And it just takes a lot of lube, patience, don't rush anything. Oh my God. I should have seen if just being here would have made her antsy enough to do this for me. The irony is while I was out at training, of course, they don't have a lot of draft horses. I wish there was a draft horse farm to learn about breeding, because they are very different. Light horses and draft horses, their ratios of medications, the size and feeling of things are very different. Okay. All I was really aiming for was to get to where I could feel off the cliff, is basically what you call it. Feel for her uterus. This horse and I have been through a lot together. This is literally the least uncomfortable thing I'd probably make this mare do. Okay, so I have ruined this sweatshirt, even though it was brand new. So exciting, as I just showed. So what happened? Yeah, she is pregnant. So I was in about this far, and you feel around. It is still on the left side, which is where it was recorded. And basically what you do is you dab down, almost like you're doing a baseball, and a basketball, I mean. And this is not something I advise you do without the care of a vet. Bailey and I have gone through a lot together. This is her 4th foal with me. She is very used to this process. And basically you gently paddle your hand on top, and the foal bumps back. So, mare is definitely pregnant. I am definitely covered in shit, so won't be wearing this all day. That is super, super exciting. That was a lot of fun. So, Sadly, you don't really get to know if the foal is healthy until they're out. I don't get to do any sort of testing along the. There's not much you can do about that. But that was super exciting. I wasn't really all that concerned if she was pregnant or not. This is just what I'm trying to get used to being comfortable doing. And that was just a lot of fun. Not a lot of fun. I mean, it's not a lot of fun pulling poop out of your horse's butt, but it is what it is. Animal husbandry, not for the weak of heart. Hey, don't eat that. Yeah, you don't need that. First off, because you don't need to eat poop, and second of all, you don't need to eat lubed poop. So I'm not burning this shirt. I get shit on things all the time. It happens. That's just a part of being on a farm. So there isn't a camera, but you can actually insert, and I will be getting out an ultrasound. One of my fans bought me an ultrasound. Thank you, Cody. And we will see on how well I'm able to use that. So far, I'm doing some of the things that I can just feel, and that would be the first one on the list, is that I can just go in and bounce the baby's head and it will bounce me back. So, step one is done of the day. I am going to be making videos, updating other stuff that I had done, where I was, what I was doing. But I do hope that you guys get used to what you just saw, because I did go to Texas. Oh, there's poop all the way up my arm. I did go to Texas in order to do what I just did safely, with some know-how of what's going on in there. Got poop all over me. And yeah, it worked. You are definitely pregnant. Somebody definitely just had hi. And by the way, her baby is actually going to be named Caro. In case anybody was wondering, boy or girl, it's going to be named Caro. So have a good night, guys, or good day, Jesus. I'm going to make some videos about where the hell I've been. And yeah, I definitely use gloves. Thanks.